with you. I don't waste any time, pacing around, hate this cool. You with bitches on the side and let my mind wander too. You relentless nigga. I don't need brand nigga.
I'm on live on both platforms because every time I try to do one or the other, it's completely messed up. So I did both of them at the same time. So hopefully you guys got to see my intro. But anyways, I have a few disclaimers before going into our readings tonight, because this is like going to be like a reset that I'm going to be doing for the month of July. So the month of July, I'm going to be pumping out a lot of readings on my channel. That's only because I want to grow my channel to 10K by the end of July. So I need to get it on and popping over on YouTube. So what I'm going to be doing is that for the next couple of weeks in July, I'm going to start tomorrow, like with a lot of readings and filming a lot of readings. You will be seeing a lot of readings on my YouTube platform. Like I want my YouTube platform to kind of like blow up. So tomorrow I'm going to be posting a singles reading, but that's going to be posted on Patreon first. So Patreon will see those readings first. If you're not on my Patreon platform, it's only $5 to join. So if you want to join Patreon, go ahead and join Patreon. You do see all of my videos first. You get exclusive readings on that platform. We talk about a lot of witchy stuff on that platform too. And also you guys get to kind of like interact with a lot of people on my tribe members over on that platform, and that is behind a paywall. And we do a lot of tea on there on that platform. So make sure you are on Patreon, because Patreon is popping. And I do post a lot of collective readings for fire signs, earth signs, for the zodiacs as well. So I don't post any of those on YouTube. They're strictly for Patreon, because Patreon, you guys pay every month. So if you want to become a tribe member, please join us on Patreon. It'll be linked in the description box if you're on my YouTube channel. If you're on my IG, it'll be the linked in my bio. Another disclaimer, so y'all just look out, because I'm gonna be pumping out these readings on my platform like crazy. Okay, the next disclaimer that I want to tell you guys is that for July, my availability for readings are opening up. So if you do want to book a reading with me, I have 30-minute sessions on my channel. 30 minutes on my website now. So if you do want to book a 30-minute session with me instead of booking a full hour, because you know, inflation, that will be over on my website. So please make sure that you book in advance, because June went by really fast with availability. Like there was like slim availabilities to book a reading. So, and a lot of people were begging me to open more like slots, and I can't. Like once I'm booked, that's it, because I'm taking time out of every month to kind of like really like take care of myself, because I burnt myself out last year doing too many readings. So if you want to book reading, please book in advance. Also, my ebook, please buy my ebook if you guys want to kind of more so delve into your spirituality. If you want to know how to find your Orisha's ancestors, how to connect with them, how to build an altar, how to use crystals and meditation tools to help you on your spiritual journey. My ebook is like basically everything that you need to know with your spirituality and how to start your spirituality. So if you want to buy my ebook, it'll be in the description box. And if you're on YouTube, it'll be in the link in my bio. If I keep looking down, it's because my dog is down here. He's a baby and he's always in between my legs. So I just feel things in between my feet. So don't mind me, keep looking down. So I'm going to get started with these readings, because I don't want to keep talking too much on this platform. And I know you guys are like, girl, shut up. So I'm going to shut up. So I'm going to get into these readings. If you do want a reading, go ahead and send in your donation before the line gets extremely long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with Trinice. So let me start with Trinice. Trinice is first on the line. All right, let's see. All right. Let's see. Trinice. Hopefully Trinice is here. come through with the Leo readings. I'm gonna do like all of the zodiac readings, but they're gonna be on my Patreon. I will probably do them on YouTube, but it's slim on YouTube. When I do like each zodiac reading, it'll be all in one, condensed in one video that I've been doing lately. You guys seem to like them, instead of doing separate videos on each zodiac. But I will do like separate readings for each zodiac over my Patreon. But it'll not be like a video format. It'll be more so me typing out the collective energy for that sign on Patreon. So let me get into Trinice. I know, I feel like I have not like talked to you in so long, Lonnie. Like, it's crazy. You're still a moderator over on YouTube, child. So, still a moderator. But I just haven't seen like your name pop up in so long. But hopefully you're doing amazing and you're being safe. So what I'm gonna for Trinice, so I'm gonna start with Trinice reading. What I'm seeing for you is that you may be possibly trying to more so ignore some sort of truth, or maybe in some sort of denial. Now, the premise of your reading is that you're having to forgive. I feel like maybe forgiveness may be possibly incredibly hard for you, or there just seems to be a little bit of resistance with forgiveness. Mainly the signs that are coming out around you are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sag, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Don't pay attention too close. I always tell people like don't pay attention too close to the signs, because the signs are not really important. What's mainly important is the energy that's coming towards you, right? Because it could be any sign. We have so many signs in our natal chart, going from earth all the way down to fire. Like, it's just so many signs that we have in our natal chart. So don't pay attention too closely to that. I feel like there is going to be someone that's going to be coming in that's going to be trying to get a reaction out of you, or reaching out to you multiple times. They could be trying to do this more so metaphysically now, but I feel like it's going to mature in the physical within the next couple of months. And if it's not happening now. But I feel like there just seems to be, hey boo, there just seems to be a lot of people, or there are particularly someone that is coming in to kind of more so, they want your attention. They want your undivided attention as well. This is also someone that is going to be reaching out to you, or it could be someone that is a burden, or they may feel like a burden. This can also be someone who has a lot of heavy energy, and this could also be someone that has a lot of bad habits. Like, this can be someone who's incredibly impulsive. This is someone who doesn't really think before they act. This is also someone who's very reactionary, or they're very emotional, or they can lead with their emotions. And that can either be a good thing or a bad thing, because it could be a bad thing because you don't think before you kind of say anything, or you react or do anything, which can cause you to find yourself in a lot of trouble. Or this could also be someone who is just very impulsive, and they just do whatever they want, and they don't really care what people have to say. And in that particular energy, you can hurt a lot of people around you, so that you can damage a lot of relationships in your life, or a lot of friendships around you as well. So I just feel like someone can be either or. This is also someone that you're going to have to make some sort of decision about. Hey, Juicy. This is someone that you're going to have to make some sort of decision about. I do also feel like they're going to like try to push you to make a quick decision. And I do also feel like you may be trying to block this person, or you may be possibly trying to isolate yourself from this person so that you can be able to think. And this is why the Ace of Swords is here, because the Ace of Swords is saying that, I got you, Juicy. The Ace of Swords is saying that you're refusing to come to terms with a decision that you're having to make. This is also like you may be possibly refusing an apology from someone, or you could be possibly refusing to talk to somebody, even if someone's trying to reach out to you, because I feel like you're not ready to do so just yet. I feel like you're not wanting people to know what you're thinking or feeling. It could also be that there could be someone who is just you're coming off very like cold. You could be coming off very defensive. Sorry, y'all, my dog. You could also be coming off very detached. So this could be someone who is coming off, if people were to look at you or to sense your energy from the outside looking in, they may just say that you're being a bitch. bitch, or you're being cold, or you're just being intolerable. That's what the word I'm getting there. You're being intolerable. You're not listening. You're not wanting to compromise. You're not willing to sway your opinions. I feel like you're very stuck in front of your decisions when it comes to this person. And I feel, or maybe you have every right to do that, but I feel like you're just needing some sort of time and effort, and you're gonna have to make a decision whether or not you want to kind of put time and energy into this particular either, I don't, it could be a friendship, it could be a love interest, but you're gonna have to kind of sit with yourself and I forgot the word I was thinking. You're gonna have to sit with yourself and, I guess, decide whether or not it's a risk. It is a risk. You're having to take a risk when it comes to this particular person. I do also feel like you're being incredibly defensive, but it could, and I guess the word is more not defensive, it's more so blocked. You're gonna have to be careful with that because you could be also trickling that blocked energy into your finances. I do feel like when it comes to your finances, you're having to wait for it to stabilize, but I feel like it's just temporary. There also seems to be a lot of thoughts surrounding money, so it could be like you putting a lot of time and effort into your finances. And I do also feel like there is going to be someone that's going to be helping you or coming into your life to help you stabilize your finances. It could be a younger fire sign, so Aries, Leo, Sag, or this could just be someone that's coming into your life for a season to help stabilize your finances. So there is going to be some sort of assistance that's going to be coming in for you. This could be someone who could be a little bit immature, so just be careful with that because they're showing up as a page. And a page is, hey Coco, a page is someone who is incredibly immature. Could be someone who's incredibly childish. This is someone who's too playful, and this is someone who doesn't really take things too seriously. Like they're just too open-minded or too free-spirited. So you're gonna have to either like one, tame this energy, or two, you're gonna have to kind of create boundaries with this energy, because if you don't give, or I guess if you don't set any boundaries with this is energy where like if you give them an inch, they'll take a mile, or this is like if you don't really like cement boundaries with them, they're gonna take you for like some sort of like a free ride. So just be careful that someone's not coming in to kind of take advantage of you, or they're trying to use you in some sort of way. I do also feel like you could be also I don't see it as hiding money, but you could be stashing money away, or you could be saving some sort of money away. I do also see like you're gonna be opening up some sort of like an account. It's funny because I was trying to do that today. But I feel like you may be opening an account and putting money in it and just like stashing it away. But oh my God. But anyways, you could be doing that. I feel like you're thinking long term, and I do feel like you may be making some sort of investments in the future. And whatever these investments are, I do feel like they're going to pay off. So there is going to be some sort of financial abundance coming in for you. But I do feel like you're having to really pay attention to the things that you need instead of the things that you want. And I talk about this all the time on my channel. A need is long term, a want is short term. So if you're really wanting to kind of get something off of the ground, you're really having to put a lot of time and attention into it. And there could be someone that's coming into your life to like simply knock you off your pedestal, or they may be coming into your life to kind of more so throw you off emotionally. And I feel like when you're thrown off emotionally, everything in your life suffers, or everything in your life kind of takes a back seat. So just be careful, because I do feel like this could be someone who may be, again, trying to get a reaction out of you. So don't be so reactionary is what I'm seeing for you, Trinice. And I didn't mean to go that long, but yeah. So I'm getting it for you, Trinice. Hopefully that helped. And hopefully you're here. So, all right, let me see who's next. Hey, Bo. Why is this? Oh. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do Yana. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I'm like butchering these names. I'm gonna do Yana. I'm like butchering these names. Like, don't get mad at me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, let me do Yana. Not a lot, Stephanie. Oh my God. always texts me when I'm live. He knows I'm live and he's texting me. Every Monday we go through this. Hey babe, I'm on live. Why are you texting me? Let me put my shit on do not disturb. Okay. Sorry y'all. Do not disturb. Okay. How many people we got? Okay, let me do Yana. Alright, let me make sure I shuffle because let me see. Okay. Okay. Alright. Damn. Okay, I need to stop making those faces. People are like, oh my god. people are gonna get nervous and feel like, like something is, I mean, it's not bad. Well, technically it's kind of bad cards, but I got you, Daniel. Hi, baby. Do you guys want to see my dog? Do you want to see the dog? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Why are you acting like that? You guys see him? We black. We don't kiss on the lips. We black. We don't kiss on the lips. Oh my gosh, he's the cutest. Isn't he the cutest? I just love him so much. Louis, say hi. Okay, let me put him down. Okay, bye-bye. Oh my goodness, just knocking everything over. Sorry, boo. Sorry. I'm gonna give you some treats. Wait, did I put the bar? Did I put the... Okay, y'all. We don't kiss on the lips. We black. He's learning that he's learning slowly that he's a black dog. Cause he's slowly learning that we black. We don't kiss on the lips. Okay, so I'm doing Yana. So what I'm getting for you, Yana, is that there seems to be like you walking away from a toxic relationship or a toxic person in your life. Now I'm getting Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but this could also be someone who's incredibly toxic. This could also be someone who's a liar, or this is someone who's a pathological liar. I'm also getting that this can be some sort of deceptive energy. What breed dog is that? He's a nano bully. So the size that he is right now, he's probably going to stay, like he's probably going to get a little bit bigger, but he's going to be small dog, which I love because I can't do a big dog. But this is like me and my boyfriend's child. So me and my boo's child, we alternate. But yeah, he's the cutest. He's such a sweet dog, like such a sweet dog. But I feel like for you, Yana, there seems to be like some sort of final decision that you're going to be making. Stop it, Louis. I feel like there also seems to be someone that also could be keeping tabs on you or trying to figure out what you're up to. So just be careful with that, because there just seems to be a little bit of someone just like spying on you. I don't feel like you're like, when I say spying, I don't mean like stalking. When I'm saying spying, this could be someone who could be possibly watching on social media or trying to find out what your next moves are. My Pomeranian is learning he's black and he has to stop thinking he's getting on my sofa, period. Well, he tries to get on my sofa, but he's not big enough. He can't jump high enough. He's like little, you know? But I feel also that with you, Yana, that there seems to be some sort of power struggles between you and this person. I do feel that there is going to be an offer that's going to be coming in from a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but I feel like you can't trust them, or this could be someone that triggers your abandonment issues or your trust issues. Stop biting my toes. So I do feel like there is a little bit of just like you not really wanting to move forward with this person. I do also feel like you're having to be careful because there could be someone that is coming into your life to give you an offer, but I feel like this person can, either there's too many people involved, because I'm seeing 3 people, like you have the 3 of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. And when I see too many threes in my readings, it usually means that someone is possibly dealing with somebody else or feeling very obligated to somebody else, or they might be possibly in a relationship already. So just be careful with that someone is not coming into your life, but they are already invested, or they are already dealing with somebody else already. So I do feel that aside from that, I do feel like your creative efforts are being supported by the universe. There also seems to be some sort of opportunity that's going to be coming in creatively, but I feel like you're going to be turning it down. Stock. And I do also feel like there also seems to be some sort of financial opportunity coming into your life as well that's going to help stabilize your finances. I'm seeing like you either like be a business mogul, or just like you like really focusing on, like I'm getting like you focusing on your finances, but I do feel like you're focusing on numbers, meaning that you're focusing on how much you're going to make per year. So that may seem very important to you. Like you may want to make 100K a year, you may want to make 75K a year, whatever the number is. I feel like you're really focusing on that, or focusing on making a certain amount a year. So I do feel like you're currently working on, or currently focusing on numbers. Now there could also be some sort of jealousy or power struggles in your career or your workplace, I should say. There could be girls that could be gossiping about you. There could also be people just talking smack, or there could be like you not seeing eye to eye or on the same page with people who may be at your workplace. So I feel like, yeah, I had to whoop him a little bit. So I feel like you may be possibly having to kind of really be aware of that. If you're not aware of that, I mean, there is jealousy that seems to be among your reading, but I feel like it may be from like a group of people. It could be like a group of girls. I'm getting a group of girls, like 5 girls. I feel like it doesn't have to be like, I'm getting like a group of girls. It could be like people that you may consider your friends, or it could be people that are in your workplace. But I'm feeling like there seems to be a little bit of gossiping. I feel like if you don't know this, you're going to come to figure out who these people are, because I feel like there is going to be some sort of enlightenment, or you're going to be shown something. There also seems to be like you having to trust your intuition as well, because I do feel like your intuition is guiding you. You also might feel sometimes very lonely on your journey. And I do also feel like whatever you're abandoning, or whatever you're moving on from, or whatever you're kind of just walking away from, I feel like it's going to be the best, because I do feel like there could be someone who feels like a burden, or they have a lot of heavy energy, or they could be coming off as an energy vampire. This is also someone who puts a lot of mind games as well. So I feel like you're trying to walk away, or run away, I should say, from someone that you feel is just playing too many games, or trying to hurt you, or there seems to be a lack of clarity with this person. And I feel like they know what they're doing. And I feel like this is someone who likes to keep you in the dark. Like they don't want you to, it's like, I'm getting like fuckboy energy. Like they don't say that they want to be with you, but their actions might show that. So you just kind of get confused. It's just like, okay, well, do you really want to be with me, or are you just playing with my mind? It's kind of that energy. So just be careful. I feel like their words are not matching their actions, or their actions are not matching their words. There just seems to be like two polar opposites, and something is not clicking. You're just like, well, does this person really like me, or does this person interested in me? And I just feel like you don't know where you stand with someone. You see like what I mean? So yeah, that's what I got for you, Yana. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. I don't know if it's Yana. I think it's Yana. I don't know. If I'm not saying it right, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey Tracy, you want a business reading? Okay, Lonnie, I got you. Let me see who's next. Dang. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Dang, what am I doing next? Okay, I'm gonna do Lonnie next. So Lonnie, you want a reading on your business? I'm gonna do Yanni, then I'm gonna do Daniel, then I'm gonna do Stephanie. And then I don't know who's next. I have to look again. But let me do Lonnie, and then I'll do Daniel. Damn, Daniel. Do Daniel. Next. Okay, Lonnie, let's see. Hopefully that fire sign doesn't pop up. I don't think I forgot. Let's see. He's so cute. I just love him. You Stephanie. Because Stephanie E, she got a reading on Sunday. She should be fine. She should be fine. Oh, and Juicy. Oh my God, Juicy. Okay, so I'm going to do Lonnie, Daniel, Juicy, and Stephanie. Sorry, I had to think about whether Stephanie was first before Juicy, but Juicy was first before Stephanie. So, yeah. So I'm going to do Lonnie, Daniel, Juicy, and then Stephanie, and then I have to check who's next. All right, so let me do Lonnie. Okay, it's a lot of cards. But you know what? I'll take it. All right. Y'all text me before my turn. Okay. All right. So Lonnie, what I'm seeing for you is that there seems to be a little bit of you. Okay, I'll do Stephanie first. What I'm seeing for you, Lonnie, there just seems to be a little bit of like you beating yourself up. Okay. Thank you, Lonnie. I feel like there also seems to be like you having a hard time accepting that sometimes your manifestations are not going to happen when you want them to happen. And I feel like there just seems to be a little bit of like you beating yourself up or possibly still stuck in the past. Now, I do also feel like you're having to put your foot down and create boundaries with people. You could also be hurting someone's feelings by creating boundaries, but I feel like you don't really care because you are coming off very cold and you're coming off very authoritative. I do also feel like when it comes to your finances, hey, Ben. When it comes to your finances, I feel like they're going to look good. Your finances are going to stabilize. I feel like you don't give yourself enough credit. And I say that in the most humble, generous way. I feel like you kind of like beat yourself up when things don't go your way. It could come off as a brat. Don't beat me up, Lonnie. It could be like you coming off as a brat. But I do feel that you're having to kind of like break old habits that you maybe possibly have when it comes to your business. And I feel like you know what that means. It's not something with a lack of professionalism. There also seems to be a little bit of like you like having a hard time like garnering new clientele. But I feel like that's gonna come to some sort of end. Like if there seems to be some sort of stagnancy with your business, that's going to come to an end. I do also feel like there is like you not really wanting to get close to people that you may possibly work with. I don't feel like you want to be attached to anybody. I feel like you just want to be a sole proprietor. Oh my God, I can say this word. A sole proprietor. That's what I meant. A sole proprietor. You know what I mean? You always get the spoiled readings. I'm sorry. You're coming off spoiled. Or you're coming off like, you know, why is it not happening? Like, I worked so hard. Like, why is it not happening? So it just seems to be a little bit of like you may be feeling a little bit entitled. But, you know, I say all of this out of love. I don't say this like, you know, like, but you know what I mean? But I feel like you're having to be really, really like be patient for your manifestations. Now, I do also feel like you're not really wanting to work with people. So I feel like you're just wanting to be a sole proprietor. I do also feel like if you are working with everybody, like other people, I feel like you're keeping to yourself. There also seems to be like you're not wanting help from other people as well because you're so like there's a sense of pride of you saying that I did this all by myself. Okay, I agree with that. I agree wholeheartedly with that because I'm like that too. Like, man, I did this business by myself, but I feel like you need help, and I feel like you're too prideful to say that. You're too prideful to kind of accept help. I do also feel like you're too prideful to kind of like let others be of assistance to you because I feel like you're just wanting to be like, well, I did this all by myself, and I feel like you're wanting that. I'm getting the song by Drake, trophies. Stop it, Louis. So I feel like you're wanting your trophies, or you want people to kind of feel like, yes, Lonnie did this by herself. Like I feel like you're wanting accolades. Go to your bed. Sorry, y'all. I had to pop him. He's not listening. He's a baby. He's so sweet. He's looking at me like, hurry up. Other people has hurt me. So I gotta do it alone. I understand that you're wanting to do it alone, but that's not I'm not saying that it's not feasible, but I feel like you're gonna need help along the way. Like everyone needs help, right? Especially when it comes to business, everybody needs help. Like there's things that you may know that another person may not know, and you can be able to help them, and then something that they know that you might not know, and they may be able to help you. So there just seems to be a little bit of like you having to kind of like put your walls down. And I'm not saying that when you put your walls down, you kind of let people into your business and you kind of show them the ropes and you kind of like guide them. You don't have to do that, but I feel like there just needs to be a give and take when it comes to people that are coming around you to help you. Because you don't want to be selfish, right? Like that's one thing about business, that you don't want to be entirely too selfish, because you do want to help the next person coming up, because then you're going to block your blessings if you don't. You know what I mean? So I do feel like there is a little bit of just like you having to be a little bit more open as far as your business. And I do feel like when it comes to how you marketing your business, you're having to change that up. Sorry, y'all. You're having to change that up. About your business. So there just seems to be a little bit of like you having to take some sort of new approach when it comes to like garnering new clientele. Because I know you've been trying to do, I feel like you've been trying to do like word of mouth, and there's nothing wrong with that. I like word of mouth. Like most of my clients, as far as my readings, are word of mouth. Like that's how I get my, like the bulk of my clients is like, oh my God, like somebody told me that you do readings, or somebody told me that they got a reading from you and you were so good. Like that's word of mouth is how I get my clientele, right? So there's nothing wrong with that, but there just seems to be a little bit like you having to expand yourself, or maybe like tap in more into social media. I know Reels is a really good thing right now on social media, and it takes too much time to do Reels. Like trust me, I'm part of that club. Like I hate doing content, but I feel like I have to do it. I have to do it, okay? I have to create content. You know what I mean? I gotta play the YouTube game. I gotta play the IG game in order for my business to thrive. You just gotta play the game, Lonnie. Play the game, Lonnie. Play it. Play the game, Lonnie. Like, put yourself out there. I feel like you're also a little bit afraid to put yourself out there, because I feel like there's so much criticism and once you put yourself out there. And I do also feel like you're afraid of success. I know you want success, but I feel like with success comes great responsibility. So I feel like, and it means a lot of responsibility. So I feel like that can also cause you to be a little bit afraid too. So either you go balls deep in or you don't do it at all, is what I'm seeing. And I feel like you're gonna thrive and you're gonna flourish as far as your business. But I feel like right now you're creating boundaries with yourself so that you can be able to create boundaries with like a group of people, because I do feel like you're going to be either advocating for a group of people or you're going to be responsible for a group of women. And whoever these women are, I feel like they're either going to be working under you or they're going to be taking some sort of advice from you. So I do feel like right now you're trying to create boundaries with yourself so that you can be able to create boundaries with people that you're going to be leading. So there seems to be like you being in some sort of leadership position. I don't know why. Really? Why that? Sorry. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. Cause I don't agree with it. But I'm gonna say it anyways. I heard like I'm not saying a business like it, but I got the business Mary Kay. Not that you're gonna be doing Mary Kay, but you know how Mary Kay runs on like word of mouth, and then you have a team. I feel like it's that. It's not like an MLM scam, but I feel like you're gonna have a group of women, and then those group of women are going to like garner clientele for you. So there just seems to be a little bit of just like you're gonna be the boss, and then you're gonna have other people work for you, and then they're gonna have their own clients. If that makes any sense. Yeah. You're doing childcare. Lonnie. Well, congratulations, Lonnie. As you good things, I just feel like you just have to really be strict with yourself, because I feel like sometimes it's like you sway. All right, let me do Steph. I'll do Juicy, then oh shoot, no, I'm doing Daniel. Daniel, Juicy, Steph, and Ben. So let me do Daniel. He's so sweet. Go to sleep. All right, let me do Daniel. refuse. I refuse. I'm gonna ride these cards out. All right, so this is gonna be for Daniel. Daniel, thank you, Lonnie. Daniel, Juicy, Steph, and Ben. Yeah, so far, but I think there's more people. But I just gotta look. I gotta scroll up. Okay, so for Daniel, what I see for you is that you're gonna be receiving a lot of signs. Sorry, I'm like, what the heck is he doing? He's like trying to bite his tail. Anyways, for you, Daniel, I feel like you're gonna be receiving a lot of signs and synchronicities. I do also feel like there could also be a potential of you like holding back when it comes to flourishing. There could also be like you coming off very nervous or very reserved. There also seems to be a lot of travel plans that are going to be coming up for you as well. So I do feel like you're going to be traveling soon, or you're going to be making some sort of plans to travel. Now I feel like you're refusing to repeat cycles from your past, or trying to repeat things that you feel are, they say repeating things over and over again is insanity. So I feel like you're trying not to repeat cycles over and over again. I do also feel like there seems to be a little bit of a nurturing energy to you as well. There could also be the signs that are coming out for you are Aries, Leo, Sag. I'm also getting Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn as well. Now, I do feel like you're going to be a little bit in hermit mode. You may be possibly isolating yourself or preparing yourself or anticipating something that's going to come up. Now, I do feel like money is coming in very slowly, but I feel like it's going to build up some sort of momentum, because you go from a Knight of Pentacles to the Emperor, and the Emperor is someone who's a business mogul. So this is someone who is also just like really dedicated to their finances. This is someone who's very authoritative. This is also someone who's a leader, and I do feel like this is someone who is trying to build an empire. So I feel like financially things are going to happen very quickly for you. You may try to stop it, but I feel like you're going to come to realize that, this is something that's part of your journey, and you're just going to go with the flow of things. And I do feel like there seems to be some sort of chapter that's going to be ending in your life. So I feel like you might be emotionally purging some things out of your life. And I do feel like a new cycle is coming into your life. Now, I do see that you're really having to go within. I do also feel like you're having to kind of like quit bad habits that you may have as well. Because I do feel like sometimes they kind of creep up, or sometimes they kind of, it's like having a bad habit, and you think that you've finally gotten over it, and then you're realizing that, damn, this is something that triggered me back into my bad habit. So just be careful with that. I do also feel that there could also be someone around you that is also coming off incredibly shy. This is also someone who can be very seductive. Very seductive. This is also someone who can come off like, this is someone who has a lot of divine feminine energy. So this is going to be a soft energy. It's going to be a nurturing energy. This is someone who's going to, it's more so like a pure energy too. So I feel like there's someone that is coming, and they're coming off in like, this is like a mysterious woman, okay? Someone who's very mysterious. But I feel like you're not wanting to repeat something, or not really wanting to kind of go back into some sort of rabbit hole or open Pandora's box. So I feel like you are going to be very, I don't want to say standoffish, but I feel like you will be kind of coming off very guarded towards this energy. And I do also feel like there's going to be a lot of messages. It could be text messages, it could be phone calls, it could be DMs, whatever it is. I feel like there's going to be a lot of interaction between you and someone else. And this is, like I said, this is a very docile energy. This is a very divine feminine energy. This is a soft-spoken woman. This is someone who's very like modest, a modest energy. So there is someone around you, or someone who's in your energy, but I feel like they're being very shy about it. They're very indirect. They're not a direct energy, so you might not know who this person is, but there definitely is someone around you. And I do feel like, and I do also feel like this is an energy that is very modest, very seductive. I'm not getting like a man eater, but I feel like this is someone who can conquer hearts. You know what I mean? So, yeah, Daniel. Just like passionate, a little passion that's invested in this too. This looks good. I mean, if you want this, if you want this, it's entirely up to you. But I feel like and it could be someone that's already in your energy, but you just may not know it, maybe. Or if you are aware of it, that's how they're coming off. They're coming off very modest, very sensitive, very soft-spoken, very nurturing. This can also be someone who wants children, or this is someone that wants to bear children. So there seems to be a bit of an energy that's in your vicinity, but I feel like this is a more so indirect energy. Lonnie, don't be trying to put Daniel on the spot. Oh my God. Okay, so Lonnie is such insecure. Oh my God, it's funny. Okay, let me do how am I doing? Let me do Steph, I'll do Juicy, and then I'll do Ben. Let me do Stephanie first. All right. So let me do Stephanie. Oh, Juicy's here, then I'll do Juicy. I don't think Stephanie's here. I'll do Juicy. So let's do Juicy. All right, let's do Juicy. Oh my God. No, it's not the case. Okay, so this is gonna be for Juicy. Juicy, out of the blue, there's gonna be someone that's going to be coming into your life. I don't know why everybody's getting, well, Daniel didn't get this card. Lonnie didn't get this card either, but I don't know why everybody's getting the devil tonight. I've seen the devil card like at least 4 times today because I had clients today, and I'm just like, why is everybody getting this card? It's always ghetto. It's not ghetto. It's just it's not ghetto. It's just that there just seems to be, and it's a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, right? So this is someone that is very secretive, right? This is also someone who can be very sneaky. This can also be someone who's going to keep a lot of secrets from you. And this is also someone who may possibly hide their emotions, but I feel like the reason why they hide their emotions, they use that as manipulation. So it's, how you have like these fuckboys that, they don't tell you that they care about you, right? They may do like subtle things here and there, but they don't really tell you that they care about you and that, they miss you. They don't tell you any of those things, right? But I feel like they purposely hold back their energy. They purposely hold that or dangle that over your head so that you can give more. You know what I mean? And I've been in this type of situation where I was with a fuckboy and that he barely showed me that he cared about me, barely showed me that he loved me. But like he would dangle things over my head so that I can give more and that I can show him more so that he can finally open up to me, right? And it's to them, it's just like, look at this chick like opening up to me and giving me all of this energy and giving me all of this time. Little does she know that I'm never gonna give her back that same energy. So be careful. I dealt with this energy back in the day, and honey, look, okay. This is the worst energy to be around. This is the worst energy to kind of be involved with. I do feel like this is someone that's going to be coming out of the blue. I do also feel like you're going to have to use your intuition with this energy. It could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces, or Aries, Leo, Sag. I do also feel like that don't work for me anymore either. Like, I like my boo, okay? I'm going to marry this one, okay? I don't deal with that no more, okay? I'm not for that no more, okay? So I feel like you're having, just as a heads up, that there's an energy like that that's going to be coming into your life. Now you don't have to let them in, like, into your life completely, but just know that they're coming into your life to show you a lesson or to teach you some sort of lesson, because that's what, like, people who are like that come into your life. They're only in your life for a season, but the season that they're in your life is to teach you some sort of like hard, cold hitting lessons, right? Like, they come into your life to kind of to reflect or to show you that you have flaws, to show you that you have triggers, to show you that you have abandonment issues, to show you that you have trust issues. I feel like they're coming into your life to teach you a lesson. And I do also feel like, you guys know, I always say, like, healing is limitless. Like, you're never going to be fully healed. You're always going to have seasons with other people that come into your life, or other souls that are going to come into your life, or vessels that come into your life to help straighten your soul. This is what we come to do. We come to earth to straighten our souls, to learn lessons, to experience love, to experience heartache, to experience loss, to experience happy times, to experience just, there's so many like levels of experiences that we receive on earth, and we come to earth to master these lessons and to help cope, because I don't feel like we fully heal. We just cope with the things that we deal with on a daily basis, or what we go through in our lifetime, whether that be trauma or not. So I feel like I'm sorry, Juicy. So I feel like that's what's happening, and I feel like there's a lesson that's going to be coming or resurfacing again. Sorry, Juicy. Like, I wish I can like take it those things away, but I feel like you need it. Like, this is something that you need. You know, your doctorate in lessons. Yeah, Lonnie, like, that's what it's like. Like you're your doctorate or PhD or your master's. Like, it's like there's different levels to life. You know, there's different levels to the lessons that we've learned. And I feel like once we like learn our lesson or graduate from that class or graduate from that lesson, we can move on to the next lesson. And that's essentially what you're doing. You're moving on to another lesson. You're graduating from a lesson that you may have already learned, and you're going into another lesson. But I feel like each of these things that you're going through is helping to strengthen your soul, is helping you to learn things about yourself, is helping you to learn how to kind of like realize that you have triggers, realize that you have inner work that you still need to do. And I feel like you're having to trust your intuition as well. I feel like the universe may be possibly trying to show you something about these people that are coming into your life, because you might be experiencing the same types of people that come into your life. Like, you may experience people that come into your life that are not really serious, that are really just wanting to waste your time. You experience people that want to play around or not taking you seriously. There's a reason for that. And I feel like Spirit is trying to show you or trying to help you learn why that is. And so, you know how like some women be like, oh my God, I have bad luck with men, or I have a bad luck choosing men. It's not that you have a bad luck choosing men. It's like, it's the type of men that you are possibly attracting, or the type of men that are coming into your life. There's a reason for that. And I'm not saying it's your fault, because I don't feel like it's your fault, but there could be something about your energy that are drawing these types of men into your life. You know what I mean? And I feel like with you, Juicy, you're gonna have to date outside of your city. Like, the person that Amanda, the person that you're meant to be with, or your soulmate, it's not in your city. It's someone who may be possibly across the water, or someone who may be across the country. This is not in your city. You know what I mean? This is someone who's not in your city. Yes, Stephanie, something about her energy. And I'm not blaming you, because it's not anything that's wrong with you. It's just maybe possibly that you've been stuck. I don't want to say stuck either, but I feel like you may be possibly in an energy where you've been incredibly comfortable with. And I feel like in order for you to experience new energy in your life, you're having to break free from the current energy that you're in. And the energy that you're currently in, you're too comfortable. You've sat in that energy for too long, and I feel like Spirit's trying to get you out of that energy, but I feel like you're too comfortable in it. And like I said, your boo is not in your city. Like, your boo is like in another, it could be another country, but I feel like it's not in another country. It's like someone who's across our country, like across the U.S. Like someone who could be in Cali, someone that could be in New York, someone that could be in Texas. Like, it's across the country. It's not in your city. Just letting you know, it's not in your city. You know. Like, you gotta, like, move different. And then you know how they would say you have to move different if you want different? I feel like you have to move different. Every time I step out, it's trash out here. It's just, he's not in your city. Juicy, your boo is not in your city. Hey, Monique. I'm gonna do Stephanie P. I am Monique. Okay, good. Don't, because he's not in your city. He's not in your city. You're gonna meet him. Excuse me. You're gonna meet him and travel. Like, you may be traveling somewhere. Like, let's say you're traveling somewhere and you meet him in the airport, or you're traveling somewhere and you meet him in a different island, in another country, in another city. Like, you're gonna meet your person on travel. Your person is never local. Yeah, my person wasn't local. Oh, Daniel, thank you. Oh my God, Daniel, that made my night. Thank you so much. Oh my God, why is he calling me? Sorry, y'all. Oh my God, my boyfriend. He knows it's Monday. I don't know why he's calling me. I don't know why he's calling me. He knows it's Monday. So be cute in the airport. I'm always cute in the airport because you never know. Well, not anymore because I got a boyfriend. But child, I would before I had my boo. When I used to travel, I used to make sure that I look good because you never know who you're gonna meet at the airport. Because like, I remember I was in the airport and I met a celebrity. Like, you never know who you're gonna meet. I remember I was traveling and I met Ocho Cinco. Like, I remember I traveled and I would think I looked decent. Like, I had a little bit of makeup on him. I looked decent. But you never know who you're going to meet in the airport, especially if it's an international airport. There's so many people that are going in and out of the airport, traveling different places. Like, you never know who you're going to meet. So my mom, she used to work in the airport. And I remember one day I was leaving to go out of the country and she saw what I was wearing. She's like, no, go back inside the house and change. And I'm just like, why do I have to change? I'm just going to the airport. She's like, and I've learned this at a very young age and I would never forget. I think I was like 14. She's like, because she worked at the airport. She told me you never know who you're going to meet at the airport. You always want to make sure that you look presentable everywhere you go. Until then, girl, when I'm outside, I look presentable. Like, I'm not going to be looking dusty and crusty. I'm going to look presentable because you may meet your husband on the way to Publix. You may meet your husband on the way to Trader Joe's. You may meet your husband on the way to the post office. You may meet your husband on the way to Dunkin' Donuts. Ever since then, I made sure that I was like, not dressed to the nines at the airport, but I was presentable. Like, your head would turn a little bit because you never know who you're going to meet at the airport, especially an international airport. There's like so many foreign people. There's so many people that you don't know who you're going to come into contact with. And that's just a little game. If you're trying to date, that's a little game. Peep. That's a little game, okay? Little game. Trying to find you a little sugar daddy. You trying to find you a little something, son? Peep game, okay? Peep game. Remember I said it. Remember I said it. Yes, Stephanie, you peep game, right? You always look at the airport? Yes. Even if it's like sweats and some nice sneakers and a nice crop top and my face is a little beat with my lashes, you always want to make sure you look good at the airport, sis. All my girls that are watching this, make sure you look good at the airport. I've met so many celebrities at the airport, and if I was dusty and crusty, they wouldn't even look my way. I remember when I met Ocho Cinco, it was like a late flight. I feel like it was like a red eye. And he sat right next to me, and I'm just like, oh my God, thank God my face was not busted. I had a little bit of makeup on, and we had a full-blown conversation. But this was years ago. This is before he got married. So this is like, you never know who you meet at the airport. Y'all better peep game. Y'all better peep game. Fellas too. Fellas look presentable. I know y'all be wearing y'all gray sweatpants. Make sure it's packing. Make sure y'all packing. I'm just playing a little bit, but yeah. Just make sure you look presentable, okay? Please, for me. If you don't take nothing from anything I said tonight, please make sure you look presentable at the airport. Please make sure you look presentable at the airport. You might meet into your boo. You might meet into your husband. You might meet into a business, possible business mogul. I remember that's how Tyra Banks got into modeling. She was on a plane to some country, I don't remember what it was, and she didn't have any because she was sitting next to some famous photographer, and she didn't have any of her portfolio for all of her makeup, like not makeup looks, but all her modeling shoots or all her modeling photos. So she showed him her passport, and she booked the job right then and there. Just make sure you look presentable. Okay? Make sure you're presentable. Oh my God. Now, I gotta give you the airline. Oh my God. I gotta give you the airline. Delta Sky Miles. They got that private room. Delta. JetBlue. Like, just look presentable. Like, trust me. I've met so many people at the airport, and I'm still in contact with them. Like, just look presentable, please. If you just remember that. TSA always flirting. Oh my God. I went to well, I'm not gonna tell y'all. I went out of the country. Nah, I'm not gonna tell y'all too much. I went on vacation with my boyfriend for my birthday. And I remember I went through TSA, and I had my puppy with me, and I look presentable. I look good. My face, I look good. And I was walking through the TSA because I have TSA pre-check. So I was going through the TSA, and the guy at the TSA was flirting with me for like a good solid 5 minutes, and the people behind me were like, "Sir, like we gotta catch like." The TSA guys are always flirting. Like, I'm like, you don't have a job to do? Like, what are you doing? You don't have a job? Like, come on now. And I'm like, what? I'm looking at, he was just staring me down. I'm like, what? Do I have something on me? He's like, nah, you just look good. I'm like, sir, my boyfriend, sir, come on. Like, come on now. And them Sky Miles come in handy. They do. They do. Just make sure I look good at the airport. For me. Remember I said it. Remember I said it. Okay? All right, who am I doing? Oh, Stephanie. I'm going to do Stephanie, and then I'll do Ben. And then, let me see. Oof, my foot. All right, so, dang. Wait, Lonnie, why you... Oh, you want another read? Okay, so I'm gonna do Stephanie, because I did Juicy already. I'm gonna do Stephanie, I'm gonna do Ben, I'm gonna do Lonnie, I'm gonna do Nurki, and then I'm gonna do Monique. Okay? So let me do Stephanie, and then I'll do Ben. And then Lonnie, what other reading did you want? Did you want one on love, or did you want one on, what do you want it on? You're welcome, Juicy. I'm just telling you, Juicy, your man is not in your city. Your man is on another state, another country. Like, you need to travel more. And then when you meet him, let me know. Like, Cyn told me that I was gonna meet you on travel. Like, let me know. Let me know. All right. Hold on. If I don't answer him, he's gonna keep hitting me up. Hold on, y'all. Alright. Okay. Cocoa beans. No, I didn't. Wait, did I do it already? Cocoa beans. Cocoa beans. Cocoa beans. Hold on. Wait, what is this? What is this? Let me do the order again. So the order is gonna, wait, did I skip somebody? No. Okay, so I'm gonna do Stephanie, Ben, Lonnie, Nurki, and then Monique. That's the order. All right, so let me do Stephanie. Shoot. scaring me. I thought he was choking. All right, Stephanie. What I'm seeing for you is that, dang, Stephanie, who you? Okay, first of all, I feel like somebody's grieving over you. Um, Mainly the signs that are coming out are Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Aries, Leo, Sag, but it could be any sign. But I feel like there could be someone that may be possibly thinking about you, but you're trying to block them from doing that. So there just could be some sort of like, this is weird because this someone is, oh my God, this is weird because this is someone that's showing up as a woman, but they're not a woman. So this could be someone who is incredibly passive. This could also be, or they could come off passive, but they're not really passive, because this could be someone who can kind of be like, they can kind of like shift their energy. So they could like, you know how like some guys can be really sweet and then like at the same time they're still a man. So they kind of like sometimes put you in check. I'm getting that type of energy. Just heads up. Okay, Coco. So there just seems to be a little bit of that going on. So they can come off incredibly passive, but I do also feel like this can be someone that can kind of like put you in check. I do feel like someone that has been thinking about you. They've been very emotional in the way that they're thinking about you. So they could be coming off and very vulnerable or sensitive around this time. I feel like somebody's grieving over you, or someone feels like they messed up, or someone feels like they missed out on an opportunity with you. They could also be living in the past, or could be thinking about a lot of things that may have happened in the past between you two. I do also feel like someone is wanting to come in to give you an offer. So this could be someone who's coming off incredibly sensitive, and they do want to kind of reach out to you. But I feel like they're just thinking about it and they're not really putting any action towards doing anything about it. Hold on, y'all. I don't want him to swallow that. This boy. All right. Sorry, y'all. So I do also feel like someone is going to be reaching out to you, but I feel like, again, it's not directly, it's more so metaphysically. I do also feel like there is someone that could be possibly trying to get your attention, but again, it's metaphysically. They're not doing it directly. This is also someone who is not reaching out to you, because there could be possibly trying to reach out to you or trick you into reaching out to them, because I've seen that too, where someone does want to talk to you, but they're not really reaching out to you. They may possibly they may try to trick you into reaching out to them. So it's kind of like that you see something online, or you may see something about them and it's just, oh my God, I need to reach out to them. Let me reach out to them. So again, it's a form of like tricking you to kind of reach out to them or to talk to them. I do also feel like this could also be someone that does want to bring clarity back into a situation as well. You may feel like this person is part of your soul tribe, or they may feel that about you. I do feel like this is someone that is a part of your soul tribe, but I do feel like this is someone that has a little bit of a toxic element to them that they need to kind of get rid of. Whether that, I don't know if this person has a hard time with alcohol, because I'm seeing that too. Like, not saying that they're an alcoholic, but they may possibly use alcohol as a form to kind of cope or to numb things. Because I'm seeing a lot of cups here. It could also be drinking so that they don't have to think about something, or to kind of drink so that they don't have to really like focus on things that they can't really control in their life. So this may be someone who may be using that as a coping mechanism. So I mean, damn. Just like I say, all I can say is damn. But I feel like you might be blocking this energy, or maybe in denial about this energy. I feel like you may block somebody so that you don't have to see them, or you may have block someone so that you don't have to think about them. You know how like when you like really love somebody and you and this person's not talking anymore, it's just like, damn, I really want to know what they're up to. Like, let me just kind of like see on their page real quick. I feel like that's happening. So I don't know if you're blocked or they are blocked, but someone maybe has to be trying to block the other person so that they don't have to like lurk, or they don't have to see them, or they don't have to think about them. That's so relatable. But I feel like that's what's happening. And I do also feel like this is someone that's constantly thinking about you, and it could be like mutual, because I feel like two people may be thinking about each other. So I do feel like there seems to be like two who can't seem to let each other go, but I feel at the same time they can't be together because things just have a hard time stabilizing, or things just seem to keep crumbling every time there's an opportunity to kind of either collab or either be together. Just something just it just keeps crumbling. It's not working. It could be on be behalf on either party, but I feel like two people are realizing that it possibly won't work in the physical, but I feel like you guys can still talk to each other or communicate in the metaphysical. So I do feel like this is someone who is really trying to pursue you, but it's again metaphysically. And I do also feel like somebody owes you an apology too. Either this person owes you an apology, or there seems to be a little bit of forgiveness that needs to happen between two people. But someone has too much pride. Yeah, someone has too much pride. Excuse me. That was really rude. I'm gonna do Ben. You can go before me since I have my turn, Coco. Okay, so I'm going to do Ben, Coco, Nierki. I would say I have a hard time saying that. Nierki, Monique, and then I'll do Lonnie. Okay. So let me do Ben. Then, oh my God, I still have two more people to give readings to. All right, let me do Ben. And then I'll do Coco. And then Nierki, then Monique, then Lonnie. All right, let's see, Ben. I feel like somebody's outside doing fireworks. Like, what the heck? What's today? It's 26. All right. Let's see, Ben. You're welcome, Stephanie. Final fall, child. All right, Ben. Dang. Oh my goodness gracious. I'll take it though. All right. Dang. All right, Ben. This is what I'm saying for you. Huh. For the first time for you, Ben, I don't see any finances. This is love. For the first time. Because usually I see like, actually that's not true. I have seen love for you, but usually we kind of focus on your finances, but this is more so having to do with your love life. There's two people coming towards you, okay? You're gonna have to make a decision. It could be a Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a Gemini. Don't pay attention to signs. But I feel like there just seems to be two people that may be coming towards you. Now, you may have like a kindred or a soulmate energy with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but I feel like out of the blue, you're gonna have to make a decision because there also is a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that's also coming towards you as well. Now, the Earth sign, which is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, this is someone who's incredibly young, or this is, if they're not young, if they're not younger than you, this could also just be someone who's a little bit immature, or this is someone that has a lot to learn still. So this could just be someone who just could be immature, but I don't feel like it's emotionally. It could just be like someone has a lot to learn, like they're still, I guess, maturing as a woman. So I feel like there seems to be this is someone that is kind of like soaking experiences like a sponge, and this is someone that's open-minded or free spirit. Okay, the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio is maybe more so of an older energy, or this may be someone who's just emotionally more mature. This is someone who's incredibly sensitive, though very vulnerable. This can also be someone that is very sensitive, so just be careful how you express yourself to this person, because I feel like they can easily get their emotions hurt, or this could be someone who can just they can get their feelings hurt very easily. But I feel like they are mature though emotionally. I do feel like there just seems to be a little bit of power struggles because there is going to be some sort of new opportunity coming in. I do feel like you're going to be very frustrated with having to make those decisions. Because the Lover's card is here, it's a beautiful card, but I feel like you're going to have a deep connection with one of these connections, and you're having to make a decision about who you would like to move forward with. Because the Lover's card is here, it does talk about like one out of these, because I feel like it's going to be more than one people trying to like be a love interest to you. But I feel like out of all of these people that are coming up to you that are wanting to either date you, or they want you to date them, or they want to get to know you, or they want you to be in their life in a romantic way, not in a platonic way, I feel that there is one that serves a higher purpose. There is one that's going to be divinely guided by the universe, and I feel like the universe is wanting you to go with this connection because there seems to be like both of you people are being brought into each other's lives so that you can kind of like serve a higher purpose or a meaningful purpose to the world, to the masses. So both people are going to be examples of a deep spiritual connection for others to see, if that makes any sense. So I feel like you got to figure out which one. I mean, I know which one it is. But I want to leave that to you because you have free will. But it's always multiple people. It could all be so simple. I'm tired. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You're going to have to make a decision. But I see you being very frustrated with having to make this decision. I do also feel like there's going to be like a little bit of a power struggle as well. Especially when it comes to that Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Because this is someone who is also very like opinionated. So I feel like with the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio who's very opinionated, I feel that there may be a little bit of, I don't want to say friction with this person, but I just feel like this is someone who's also very like bullheaded. And I feel like you also can be that way too. Like sometimes when you are kind of like fixed or stuck in your ways, it's kind of hard for you to kind of sway. It's just like, no, like this is what I feel and I'm standing 10 toes on it. But that's not how life works, because life, there comes compromising, there comes like sacrifice. So I feel like you may not clash, but I feel like you guys may complement each other in a way which is unique, if that makes any sense. But you have a decision to make. You two people. And I feel like that earth sign is going to be coming out of the blue. Well, both are going to be coming out of the blue, but I feel like the earth sign may be possibly coming out of the blue. But I feel like the earth sign is a very... You may be older than this person. I feel like they may look up to you. So it'll be a different dynamic with the earth sign. The earth sign may be looking to you for guidance, or they may be looking for you to kind of lead the relationship. And if like more so with the water sign, it'll be like both people are like it's like having a partner and not having to lead so much, because this person can hold their own too. You know what I mean? All right, what am I doing? Okay, dang, it's, oh my god, why did it scroll all the way up? All right, so I'm gonna be doing Nurki, and then I'll do Monique, and then I'll do Coco, then I'll do Lonnie. So let me do Nurki. All right. Oh my god, he's finally sleeping. He was like barking earlier today. No, Ben, don't do a coin toss. Like, really, like, think about who you would like to move forward with, because I feel like this is going to be a very impactful relationship. And I feel like this is going to be a relationship that serves a higher purpose. So you want to make sure that you have free will, but you also want to make sure that you're making the right decision. You know what I mean? You're welcome, Ben. Okay. Am I doing Nurki? Yeah, I'm doing Nurki. Okay. Nurki. I feel like I haven't seen you. Well, I haven't seen you, but I feel like I haven't talked to you in so long. All right, let's see what comes out for you. Okay. First and foremost, Nurki, don't get mad at me, but you need to really watch your spending. You may possibly have a lot of bad habits when it comes to your finances or spending habits, so just be mindful of that. Now that I got that out of the way, I didn't mean to read you in the first sentence. Now that I got that out of the way, you may be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Now, what I'm seeing is that, oh my God, I got the song by Mariah Carey, or I'm getting the album by Mariah Carey. I'm getting the Emancipation of Mimi. So I feel like there may be possibly you may cut someone off. There could be someone around you that is very manipulative, but I feel this is more so emotionally. I do also feel like this can be someone who can also feel like a burden, or this could be someone who's very bossy or very cocky or very arrogant. I do also feel like there's something that's going to be coming into your life, whether that be a relationship or whether that be someone that you're dealing with, because I do feel like the Ten of Swords is here, so it does talk about having to let go or purge someone that is no good for you. I do feel like you're going to come out very confident. I'm seeing you being single. I'm also seeing that you're being, I guess, financially a lot more stable, because there may be possible, I guess, you know how they say that when you have certain people in your life, you kind of flourish financially. I feel like there may be someone who may be in your life that may be holding back or stagnating your finances. Not saying that they're using you for your finances, but I just feel like because of their energy that's in your life, they're blocking your blessings. And you're not realizing that they're blocking your blessings because you simply feel like, well, they're my friend or they're my lover. Like, they're not trying to hurt me in any way, but it's not an earthly thing, a mundane thing. It's a spiritual thing, that this person has really bad energy, and they may be, and because you are a part of their lives or you're around their energy, you also may be suffering because of the energy that they're bringing into your life. So there seems to be someone that is blocking your blessings or stopping your bag, and whoever this person is, I do feel like you're going to decide to let them go, because I do feel like you're going to kind of, because I feel like they're attaching their energy to you, unfortunately. But I feel like you're going to kind of detach or release yourself from that energy, and I feel like there seems to be like you coming off more confident. I do also feel like you're working on your appearance. You may cut your hair, or you may change your hair up. It could be like a different color. Or you may decide that you're thinking about changing your hair color, or changing up the way that you do wear your hair. I do also feel like you may be possibly working on either weight loss or working on your appearance. I feel like you're doing some sort of like outer transformation, but it's not just inner work, it's outer work as well. And I do feel like there's going to be some sort of deep changes with your finances. Your finances are going to be stabilizing, or they're going to be a lot more secure once you decide to leave this bad habit, because I feel like someone is a bad habit to you. You know how like weed is a habit, vaping is a habit, a person can be a habit. I feel like someone could be a habit to you, and I feel like once you release that habit, I feel like things are just going to start to snowball into success for you. Yeah, I'm seeing more money. I'm seeing you be more stabilized. I do also feel that you are kind of like coming off very admirable to people as well. So I feel like you're going to be releasing a lot of dead weight. And I do feel like you're no longer going to be talking to someone, or you're no longer going to be hanging out with them, or you're no longer going to be having someone in your energy field any longer. And you're going to come to realize that someone was using you, or just emotionally trying to benefit from you. So that's why you're kind of like letting that go. But just be careful with your finances, girl. Like, not saying that you're abusing them, but I just feel like you're having to really watch your spending. Sorry if you can hear my dog snoring. So cute. But yeah, hopefully that helped you, Nerky. All right, let me do Monique. I'll do Coco, and then I'll do Lonnie. He's so loud. All right, let's do Monique. You're welcome. like somebody's touching my face. All right. Dang. The Five of Cups. Dang. Okay, Monique. Oh my God, he's so cute. Monique, what I'm seeing for you is that there seems to be a lot of petty energy between you and someone else. Someone wants to reconcile with you, or they want to talk, or they want to be around your energy, but you are kind of giving them hell. So I feel like two people are very petty towards each other. Two people maybe possibly at odds. You guys may be possibly mirroring each other's energy, kind of just like, well, if you don't talk to me, if you don't reach out to me, I'm gonna give you that same type of energy. I'm gonna give you that type of pressure too. So, and I do also feel like someone may be hiding the fact that they do a new start. They want a new start with you, but I feel like someone's hiding how they feel about you. Like they don't really want to be direct about how they feel. And I do also feel like someone could possibly daydream or be dreaming about you as well. Okay. I do also feel like someone is also feeling bad or upset because they missed some sort of opportunity with you. And I do also feel like someone is feeling bad because you may have cut them off, or you may have dropped them like a bad habit. So someone is like in their feelings about you cutting them off, or not wanting to deal with them any longer, or not wanting to kind of like be in their presence any longer. I do feel like someone is reaching out to you several times, but I feel like you are ignoring them. I do also feel like you're trying to move on with your life, but I feel like someone is possibly not wanting you to move on, or they just want you to be stuck on their energy, or they don't want you to move forward. I feel like someone is trying to chase you, or trying to kind of get you to like, to stop you from moving on. Monique, I'm just saying, look, don't shoot the messenger, okay? I'm just saying, I just feel like someone is just feeling like, dang, why don't you talk to me? Like, dang, why aren't you giving me any attention? It could be there was a point where you were giving this person a lot of attention, and the fact that you're not giving them any more attention, it's hurting their feelings, and I do feel like someone is grieving. I do also feel like someone wants to get close to you again, or they want to be back. Hey, Alexis. I'm trying to figure out who this one is. Yes, Alexis, I'm gonna get off like 10. So I have like 30 more minutes with y'all. Cause I gotta go watch my show, my boo. We're watching the show From. So we gotta go finish the episode that just came out yesterday. Well, we have to start it. We didn't start it yet. But I feel like someone is upset that you're not giving them the attention that you once did. I do also feel like you may be possibly bored with the opportunities that are coming into your life as far as like suitors. You're very bored. I do also feel like sometimes when you're emotionally low, it can get really dark. So just be careful with that you're not really, oh no, did I mess up? So just make sure that when you're having bad days or you're having low days, that you're not taking it to the extreme, because there just seems to be a little bit, period. It's just a little bit of just like, when you're emotionally low, it goes to a really dark place, or it goes to a place where you're isolating yourself. You don't want to talk to people. You're not answering phone calls. You're not returning texts. I feel like you have to look at it like the glass half full instead of half empty, because I feel like when you're emotionally low, or you're just having a really bad day, it can go really dark. And I do also feel like you maybe, again, you're just bored with the opportunities coming into your life. You may be possibly bored at work. I do feel like you're having to do things to keep your mind busy, or to keep time from, because I feel like you stare at time too much. And that doesn't mean literally stare at time too much. It could be like a metaphor for like you feeling like you're wasting your life, or time is just passing you by, if that makes any sense. So just be careful with that. Why did I get that song in my head? Someone is saying that, I don't know, I'm getting this song, such a cliche, I guess it's not a cliche song, but someone's saying that you take my breath away. I think this is the person and how they feel about you. Like you take their breath away. If that makes any sense to you. That's what I'm getting. Okay. I'm gonna do Coco, Lonnie, then Alexis. And I'm gonna get off. Oh, shoot. All right. Oh, shoot. Okay. Why does it keep doing that? I gotta scroll all the way down. All right, let me do Coco. What you want me to do? If it's coming up in your reading, what you want me to do? So what you want me to do? Tell that boy stop thinking about you. Dang. Who's this? Coco? Coco, there's so many threes here. Be careful that you're not involved in a third-party situation, or you're involved in a situation that has too many people. It doesn't have to be a love triangle, but it could be possibly too many people that may be interfering with your happiness, because I do feel like, well, I don't know why everybody getting the devil today, but the devil's in the center of your reading, so there could be possibly someone that could be a bad influence in your life. It could be like a friend that's a bad influence in your life that you're having to let go of, because I am getting that as well. You got a bad apple in your bunch. You got a bad apple in your bunch, girl. So just be careful with that. I do also feel like you're coming on very ambitious, very goal-oriented. I feel like you may be possibly hiding the fact that you are. You could also be hiding finances, or you could be hiding the fact that you're getting shit done behind the scenes. You're kind of just letting people think that you're not doing anything, or think that you're kind of like not in a position that you're in right now currently. But I feel like behind the scenes you're out here killing shit, and I do feel like this is like you coming off as a boss, or this may be you taking control of your life. Now I do feel like there's a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio that you may be possibly trying to keep your distance from, or be very guarded with. I do also feel like you're very defensive when it comes to your love life or settling down. It may be because you have strict boundaries, or you have strict requirements in order for you to be a girlfriend. In order for someone to lock you down, you're just like, look, you need to have this. You need to check all my boxes. So I do feel like it's somewhat intimidating to be with you, because I just feel like you have high standards, and there's nothing wrong with that. Have the highest standards, okay? It could be family, Coco. But I feel like just keep your life private, because I just feel like there could be people that don't wish the best for you. And it's unfortunate, because I've had this experience too with my family. Like, I don't tell my family my business, because a lot of people in my family, they don't wish me well, and they want to know what's going on with my life, but their only reason why they want to know what's going on in my life is to gossip about me. So I feel like, take that information, okay? Take that information for what it is, okay? I do also feel that you might be taking on too many responsibilities, but I feel like you're also you're putting too much pressure when it comes to your love life. It could be self-inflicted, but I feel like there's so much pressure regarding your love life. I don't know if that pressure is coming from your family. They're like, you gotta hurry up and get married, you gotta hurry up and have kids. Or it could be societal pressures, but when it comes to having children, or getting into a relationship, or getting married, I feel like you're just like, you know how they say that women have a biological clock, which is entirely true, but I feel like you just like you put so much pressure, oh my goodness, around that, oh my god, that triggered me. Because I just had my birthday, and I'm just like, yeah, Cynthia, it's time for us to have kids. And I'm just like, how do you know when you're ready to have kids? You just got to have kids, right? But I feel like if I was pregnant now, I'd probably be in fetal position crying and thinking my life is over. Not because I'm having a child, it's because like, oh my God, I'm responsible for an adult for the rest of my life. And what if I fuck up? I think I'm mainly afraid of having children because, what if I'm going to be a good mother? But I know I'm going to be a good mother, but it's just like there's so much pressure in being a woman and being a woman with a child. So much pressure. So maybe you're going with that. It's just a societal pressure, just family pressure. It's like there's so much pressure with like getting married, having children. Like I just feel like you're never really prepared for that, But I feel like you're putting a lot of, yes, it is. I'm tired of everyone waiting for us to get married. I look, look. I feel you, cause my people too. They're like, when y'all gonna get married? Like, when y'all gonna have a kid? Like, I get it. Like I feel like you're never ready for that. Like I was just having this conversation with my boyfriend because he wants to have kids like now, and I'm just like, and when he told me that, I deep down inside I was cringing, and I was like almost having a panic. I didn't look on the outside, but on the inside, I was having a panic attack. And I was like telling him to like, you're making me so nervous. Like I was sweating, and he was like, why? Like you don't want to have kids? And it's just like, I do want to have kids, but it's just like you're never prepared for this. Like especially a woman, like it's so like I don't know. For me, it's scary like to have a child, not because not because I feel like I'm not gonna be a good mother, but it's just like I'm responsible for this child for the rest of my life. Like, what if I fuck up? And I know moms are not perfect. Moms fuck up. Moms are just winging it out here. But I don't want to be the one that wings it. I want to be the one that knows everything. You know what I mean? And I feel like I put so much pressure on myself. It's just like, yeah, I got to get this dude a baby. And it's just like, oh my God. It's like so much pressure. Like, every time he brings up the baby conversation, I'm just like, oh my God, like, he's not going to talk about that right now. But he's just like, baby. And I'm just like, you know what I mean? It's just overwhelming, and I feel like that's what you're going through, Coco. It's just very overwhelming energy. Like I feel like you're never gonna be prepared for it. I feel like you're also like putting your foot down and being very defensive about your relationship, and that's really good, Mine too. I'm not ready to be a mom. I already be stressed out. Same, sis. I'll be stressed the fuck out. I'm just like, how do moms do this? Like how do they do that? And I commend all the women out there who have children. They have multiple children, and just like, I don't know, maybe I'll just have one, but it's just like, oh my God, it's just like, I don't know. It's just like, he's like, he's like, you're getting older. Like, we have to have it now. We need to start now. And I'm just like, oh my God. And I'm thinking like, and then maybe it's just me being a little selfish, but it's just like, damn, I haven't even seen the world yet. I want to travel. I want to go to Greece next month. Like, and that's me being selfish, but it's just like, it's the truth. I haven't even seen the world yet. And you want me to bring a baby into this world? You know what I mean? So I feel like you're maybe going through that overwhelming stage in your life with your relationship, Coco. But I feel like you'll get through it. It's seasonal. It's not something that is permanent. It's temporary, But me and you are right here. Me and you are right here, just like, oh my God, like, I'm just like thinking about it, it's like making my hand shake. He wants a baby. Same. He wants a baby, and I want marriage. And he's like, let's have a baby now. I'm just like, no, like, where this ring at? He's like, if you get pregnant today, I'll buy you the ring tomorrow. I'm just like, that's not how it works, homie. You got to give me the ring first. I don't trust you like that. I'm just kidding. I do trust him, but I want the ring first. I want the ring first. Oh my goodness. And I know he will marry me. I know he would, but it's just like, I need the ring first. Like, I'm getting the ring first, and then I'll drop this load right now. I don't feel like there's anything wrong with being selfish. It's just like, to me, it's just like, yes, I'm in my 30s, but I feel like I haven't seen the world yet. I haven't lived yet. I haven't even been in a different country because I told him, I said, I want to live in another country for 6 months to a year. And he was like, wait, you want to live in an entirely different country for a year? I'm like, yeah, like, I want to do that. I want to live in another country for a year or so. And he's like, well, you can do that with a child. I'm just like, yeah, but it'll be different because I won't be able to experience it fully because I have a child to take care of. And I want to make sure that my child is safe. It's the difference between making sure that I'm safe in a different country, but to make sure that me and my child is safe, it's totally two different things, Yes, Coco, I'm not walling down no aisle either. Me too. I know, Lonnie, I'll never, hey, Uriel. I know that I'll never know anything as a mom. I know that moms are out there winging it. I get it. But it's just like, I feel like I'm never going to be prepared to have a child. I feel like it'll just have to happen, and I'll just be in a fetal position, and I'll just be rocking back and forth, crying, and be like, "What am I gonna do? Like, my life is over. Like, what am I gonna do?" And I know it sounds crazy, like it's like Cynthia, what the hell you mean your life is over? It's just like, it's like, I'm responsible for this kid. Like, I feel like it's just a huge responsibility. Like, buying a house wasn't a huge responsibility for me. Buying a car wasn't a huge responsibility for me. Getting a puppy, well, this was a gift, but for my boyfriend. But having this puppy is not a huge responsibility. But like a kid, oh my God, I'm sweating thinking about it. I'm just petrified. I'm petrified. And he even said it. He's like, well, we could just live in Costa Rica for a year with our kid. And just like, it's different when it's just me and you. When it's me, you, and a kid, all of our energy is going to be making sure that this kid is protected, making sure this kid is having the best education, making sure that this kid is fed, making sure that it's going to be more so the child, you know? And I don't want to like, and I guess it's a little bit of a selfishness in me. It's just like, it's not that I don't want to take care of a child, but it's just like, I don't want to put a child through that experience, you know, because they don't make that child doesn't make the decision whether or not they want to live in an entirely different country, you know. That child doesn't make a decision whether or not they want to, you know, they don't get a chance to choose their stability. You know what I mean when I say that? Like, it'll probably happen when it's supposed to. Yeah, I know that, but I feel like a child doesn't choose security. A child doesn't, you know, they don't choose that. And I want to be able to give that to my child fully and to the best of my knowledge and the best of my ability. And I feel like, I don't know, like having kids it scares me. It just scares me. I don't know why, but and especially like because I just removed my fibroids, and it's just like, it's just scary. It's just like, what if I can't keep the baby? What if I don't go to full term? Like, there's so many what ifs to like having a child. I feel like I would be so nervous like when I'm pregnant. I would be so nervous, you know, like I want to know if there's a heartbeat every 5 minutes, you know, like I would just be so nervous. I know y'all feel me. I know y'all feel me at some type of level. I know y'all feel me. Coco, I want to be financially comfortable. Like I want to be all of those things, but you know, thank God I'm with someone who is, you know, thank God that I'm with someone he's an amazing provider. So I feel like, you know, we would have an amazing life. But I just feel like I want us. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm making excuses. I don't know. But I just feel like I just want to be. I feel like there's an imaginary point that I want to be in order to have a child. But that place is imaginary. It's in my mind. It's a place that doesn't exist. You know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't want my child to struggle. I think that's what it is, Coco. Like, I don't want my child to struggle, whether that be financially, whether that be emotionally, whether that be mentally, whether that be environmentally, because this world's to shit right now, you know? Like, I just don't want my child to struggle. I want to be the person to provide a security to my child, a stable life, stability, you know? I'm like sweating talking about this. Oh my God. How do you feel about being in your 30s and single? Well, I'm not single, but I don't think there's anything wrong being single in your 30s. I feel that you need to explore yourself fully before going into a relationship. I feel like you need to know who you are before going into a relationship. I feel like you need to come whole before going into a relationship. So I don't feel like being single in your 30s is an issue, because I do feel like you need to live your life. You need to experience life. You need to be independent. You need to know who you are fully before you get into a relationship with someone. And I feel like someone is supposed to be coming into your life to complement you and not to fulfill you, or not to be your other half. My boyfriend always tells me all the time, like, you're my other half, you're my other half. I'll let him say that. You could say that, but I'm coming into a situation already whole. Like, I'm not coming into coming into your life to be your other half. I'm coming into your life to complement you. And he tells me all the time, like, I know, like, he tells me all the time. He's like, I know you don't need me. He's like I'm a luxury to you. I'm a benefit to you. I know you don't need me. He's like, if we were to break up right now, you will be fine. And the answer is yes. I will be fine. I'll be completely fine. You know what I mean? And he knows that. So he always goes over and beyond to kind of show me that he loves me. Like, he goes over and beyond to, and I feel like that's how it should be. Like, when you're in a relationship with someone, it's not to be the other half to someone. It's to come completely whole, you know? And I came to him completely whole. So sometimes it makes him nervous. But I came to him completely whole, you know what I mean? You always start to come to someone completely whole. You don't want to be another half to someone, you know? He could say it to me. It sounds cute, but I love it, but I'm whole. I don't need him for anything, and he knows that, Period, Coco. What am I doing? Oh, I'm gonna do Alexis, and then I'll do Lonnie, and then I'm out because I had like 3 more people that I need to do readings for that are not on IG or YouTube, so on Facebook. All right, so let me do Alexis, and then I'll do Lonnie. All right, Alexis. But Uriel, yeah, state yourself. Like, know what you like, know what you want in a relationship before getting into a relationship. Cause when I remember one day he asked me, he's like, "What do you like to do?" And I'm just like, shit. And all this time I've been dating myself, and I couldn't even give him an answer. I'm just like, I've been out of the game too long. but figure out what you like. You're supposed to compliment somebody, not be their other half. That's my take on it. But you can finesse the way that you want, but that's what my take on it. But yeah, date, live your life in your 30s. For men, it's different than women, Uriel, so I can't really, For women, we have a biological clock. For men, you guys can have kids well into your 80s, your 70s, So it's different. You guys can have children whenever. All right, let's do Alexis. Same, Uriel. Like, I'm not the clubber. I'm not trying to be no club. I'm not trying to be at no bar. I want to go to dinner, look cute, have a drink real quick, and then take my ass home and watch TV with you. I'm that type of girl, or watch movies with you until well into the night. Have an edible, like, you know what I mean? Go to, like, watch a dope movie with you. I'm that type of girl. I'm very chill. Like, I don't need to be, that's the thing, like, I don't require a lot of attention. My boyfriend tells me this all the time. He's like, you like your space. I do like my space. I don't require a lot of attention. Like, I like for him to be underneath me, like, a lot, but then at times just like, yeah, go away. Like, go with your boys. Go with your boys. Like, I'm that type of girl. Like, I need my space. And he's that type of guy, too. Like, he needs his space, too. And like, we kind of, like, now know, like, when it's, like, we're both, like, sick of each other, like, go away. So we now know, we now know, like, okay, I need to leave her alone. She wants her space. And I'm like, oh, yeah, it's time for me to back off because he needs his space. So we can't, it's a learning lesson. You just have to, like, when you know who you are, it's so much easier, Uriel. I'm telling you. I'm easygoing, too, like, I'm not about that life, how these chicks are right now. Like, I'm not, but the times are different, I wish times were a little bit easier how it was in, like, 2007, 2006, 2005. Like, that era, the 2000s, that era, the early 2000s. Ugh. Chef's kiss. Yeah, Coco. Take your time, Coco. Hey, Shannon. Hey, boo. All right, so this is going to be for Alexis. So, Alexis, what I'm seeing for you is that there seems to be... Four of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. So there just seems to be a lot of fast-paced movement coming into your life. I do also feel like there's going to be opportunities coming into your life, but I don't know if you are the one that's possibly in some sort of an emotional rut, or this could be someone that may be an emotional rut over you. Now, I do feel like you may be possibly grieving over your finances, or you could be possibly emotionally thrown off about your finances, but I don't feel like they're permanent. It's just temporary. So I do feel like when it comes to your finances, there's going to be stability coming in for you, but I feel like you're going through a period where you're going to have to like weather the storm. I do also feel like main signs that are coming out for you are Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I do feel that you're possibly going to be something is coming to an end in your life. There may have been some sort of refusal to end, but I do feel like someone may have been holding on, but I feel like there seems to be an ending coming into your life. Now, I do also feel like you're I guess coming off very guarded towards someone. It could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, because I do feel like there is someone that's coming towards you, but I feel like they're coming towards you emotionally disappointed, or this could be someone who just may have went through some sort of loss. So just be careful with that. You're going through it financially. I'm sorry, girl. It's not permanent. It's temporary. I mean, we all go through that. It's always ups and downs with your finances, but what goes down must come up. It's never permanent. There just seems to be someone that is coming towards you. It could be someone who's a very childish though, because it's the Page of Cups. On my pages is someone who's just emotionally immature, or someone who's just maybe younger than you, or just maybe someone who's around the same age as you, but they're coming off too childish or too playful. I do also feel like this is someone who's being very indirect, or they're not being very direct about what they want. It's kind of polarizing, because this is someone who's sometimes very playful and childish, but then they also can be very persistent and very impulsive and very adamant. So there just seems to be like someone going between having confidence and a lack of confidence. Now, this can also be you too. Sometimes you're very confident, and then sometimes when you're low, it could be extremely low. So there can be some sort of an emotional low that you can go through. But I do also feel like in the midst of you grieving about your finances, there's opportunities coming in, and because you're grieving and you have your head down and you're in an emotional rut, you're missing your blessings. Okay, you're missing the blessings that are coming into your life. You're missing the opportunities that's coming into your life because you're so focused on things that are not happening for you. It's kind of like it's like you're having your head down, and then you're just like, all these opportunities are just missing, or all these opportunities are just going by you, and it's just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. But there's opportunities coming in for you, but I just feel like you're not paying attention to them. I do also feel like the universe may be possibly trying to give something to you, or to kind of, I feel like it's an initiation, but it's like to initiate something into your life financially. But I feel like, again, you are in an emotional rut. You're not paying attention to what your blessings. You're not paying attention to the things that are good that are happening in your life, because you're so worried about and focused on the bad things that are not going right in your life. So again, financially, it's just temporary. It's not permanent. And I do also feel like if there is someone that's coming into your life, there's going to be some sort of decision that you're having to make. This is also someone that has been thinking about you, and you're also going to be hearing from this person. But this could have been someone that you may have ended things with, or you may have shut them off, or closed them off, or blocked them in some sort of way. So I feel like there's going to be a resurfacing of someone, but I feel like, again, this is someone who's very childish and they're not serious enough. So just be mindful of that. Okay. All right, let me do Lonnie. And I'm gonna get off, y'all. You'll find out soon enough. They're coming soon. I would say by the end of the summer, there'll be some momentum. Girl, keep me posted. Keep me posted, Alexis. I want to know. I'll be so nosy. Because the thing is that I remember all y'all readings. Like, that's the thing. Like, when y'all come back to me, y'all like, oh, Cynthia, I don't know if you remember. I'm like, yeah, I remember. I remember everyone's reading. It's crazy. Everybody's reading. It's coming up, baby. Okay, Donnie, you're okay. I'm gonna do Lonnie, then I'm gonna do Shanette, and then I'm getting off. Like for real, I'm getting off because I'm tired and I need to like. I'm thirsty and I gotta walk my dog before I go inside. Like, so what happened in 2020? What? Yeah, I got you. I got you. Wait, let me refresh this again. Yeah, I'm gonna do Lonnie and then I'm gonna do Shanette. What do you mean 2020, Shannon? Let me do Lonnie. Not mine. Y'all confusing me. Did I miss somebody? Okay, I got Shanette. I just did Alexis, so I'm doing Lonnie then Shanette. That's it. No, you didn't, Shannon. Shut up. Hush. Confusing me. Confusing me. Oh, you had a... Oh. Shannon, you're talking about what happened in 2020 with your reading. You really want me... You want me to tell it on live? You want me to tell you what happened on live? You want me to say it on live? Let me do live. You want me to say it on live? Alani, you really are single. Hell no? Oh, I thought so. Oh, you want me to say it on live, huh? Okay. Ooh, dang, that's so many cards. You don't remember my readings. I do. Yup. Oh, now you want to go sit down. Dang, Lonnie, you really are single. Dang, okay, so you remember my readings. Coco, have you had a full reading with me before? I don't know their username. I know y'all by y'all real names. I know y'all by y'all real names when y'all book readings with me. But let me do Lonnie before it gets too late. So, Lonnie, what I see for you is that you're single for real. I do also feel like you're being very defensive towards anyone that tries to come near you. Now, there may be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn that may be coming near you, but I feel like you feel like they're toxic. I do feel like you're trying to create boundaries with people that you may feel very toxic, or you may feel like are going to take advantage of you. You're coming off the Queen of Swords. It's funny because this is the same card that came out for your previous reading about your finances. So there seems to be a little bit of just like you coming on very defensive, very guarded, very detached, very cold. Some might say a bitch. Some might say a bitch. Same. I ain't trying to call you one, but I'm just saying people might say that. But I feel like there seems to be like you're coming off too rigid, too cold. You do need to be careful how you express yourself because you can cut people to the white meat with your words. And I do also feel like you're no nonsense. Coco, you're scared of my readings? Why are you scared? Why are you scared? Don't be scared. I mean, I wouldn't be scared. Well, I'll just say this. If you do decide to get a reading with me, I don't sugarcoat it. Like, I don't sugarcoat my reading. So if I always apologize first in the beginning if I hurt their feelings. Because sometimes not that I make them cry, but the things that I say to them, they're like, oh my God, like they get emotional. Not that I make you cry. I'm not gonna make you cry in the reading, but like there's some things that might come up that are very emotional. So just, keep that in mind. Like, I'm gonna tell you the truth. It's an injustice if I don't tell you everything that I see. I would rather give your money back. There's no point, So don't be scared. I'm nice. I don't bite. But I do feel like for you, Lonnie, you're having to kind of really, really be careful how you express yourself, because I feel like you're coming off too blunt. And I do also feel like you're really focused on your finances. So there's nothing really much to say about love, because I do feel like you're not open to it. You don't want to hear no bullshit. You sensitive. I'll be nice. I ain't gonna. What y'all think I'm gonna do to y'all? Dang, I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm gonna tell you the truth, like, because look, if you're gonna get a reading with me, I'm gonna tell you everything that I see. It'll be an injustice for me and it's not to tell you everything, and I would just give you. I would rather just give you your money back. You know what I mean? Like it's no point. And I've done that before. I've given people their money back. Like, I'm just like, look, you don't need a reading. Take your money back. You know what I mean? Because especially like this, it's like people that come to me like monthly. Because I don't believe in like coming monthly. You know what I mean? I believe that you should get a reading every few months, but monthly is very excessive. You know, it's a lot. Um, so I just be mindful of that. Yeah, Lonnie, there's really nothing I can say about your love life, because it's non-existent right now. But I am going to say that you need to be careful just the way that you express yourself, because I do feel like you're coming off very too rough. It's just like, even if a guy were to like want to get to know you or try to take you out, it's just like you're just like brushing them off. Like, I don't feel like you're invested right now. I feel like mainly you're really focused on your finances. Like, that's where you are right now. Your finances are the main concern. Your finances are something that you're really putting all the time and effort into right now. So anything that doesn't involve your finances, you're not really interested right now. Honestly, I don't see anyone coming into your life just yet either. My phone died. I was supposed to do Shernette. Dang it. M1. Let me do Shernette and tell her to come on here. For you, Lonnie, I heard the song by what's that song called? It's SZA Good Days, but it's a particular verse in the song. It's like, sometimes gonna be a nuisance. This is urgent. Got me on one of my mind. Won't pick up in front of me. So I try. The part where she says, "I don't miss no ex, I don't miss no text. I choose not to respond." That's the part that keeps playing in my head. So, you're not interested, boo. You're not interested. You're not replying to anybody, even if someone is interested. I don't see you being open to it. It's just like, just keep hearing that line by SZA. I don't miss no ex, I don't miss no text. I choose not to respond. I don't regret, just pretend shit never happened. That part. I think I know. I think you know what I mean. Let me do Shernette. Let me try to get back on. Have was chasing fountains of you, then it's been the present. Alright, let me do Shernette. She probably thought that I got off on purpose. I didn't do it on purpose, child. My phone died. Alright. Oh, you're here. My bad, girl. My phone died. You know, I need to let my phone charge. So let me, since you're here, let me charge my phone. Okay. Alright, Jeanette, you're the last one. Okay. Oh no, you know what it is? I need to do this. All right. Okay, Sharnette, what I'm seeing for you. So the signs that are coming out for you are Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag. Yeah, Lonnie, focus on your money. That's what the money looks good. Love will come. Focus on your money. With you, Sharnette, I do feel that you might be dealing with a fire sign. A fire sign may be coming trying to pursue you. A fire sign maybe possibly want to date or try to get to know you deeper. I do also feel like this is someone that is going to try several times to get your attention. And I do feel like there's something about this fire sign that makes you happy, or a fire sign that is going to be coming in to bring in some sort of happiness. Now, I do feel that you're focusing on your finances. You might be hiding your finances, or you may be hiding the fact that you may have some sort of money that may be put away. There also seems to be a little bit of miscommunication as well, but I feel like it's directly correlated with your finances. Now, the Magician card is here, so you may be possibly trying to throw people off regarding your finances, or not want people to know how much money you're making, or guilty, or not wanting people to know your status as well. So I feel like you may be coming off incredibly private. Now, I do feel like your money is going to mature. Your money is going to stabilize. I do also feel like you're going to be investing your money as well. And I feel like whatever you're investing your money in, I do feel like is going to flourish. So there seems to be some sort of abundance and prosperity when it comes to your finances. I do also feel like you may be saving your money or putting some sort of money away again. I do also feel like because the Seven of Swords is here, I do see you taking on some sort of a leadership position or just an authoritative position as well. I do also feel that be careful that someone is not coming in to throw you off, or this is someone that is possibly trying to hide things from you. Again, but I feel like this is you. I feel like you're the one that's hiding things. And look, you ain't got to tell nobody about your finances. Because I feel like you're keeping that under wraps. But I do also feel that everything that you may have wished for, prayed for, is subconsciously happening for you. I do also feel that there seems to be, I got promoted to an executive position. Congratulations. In my Tyrese voice. Congratulations. Congratulations, girl. Like, that's dope. Like, honestly, I'd love to see women in positions like this, you know? Like, congratulations, for real. I see you being happy, though. I feel like if there's a fire sign that's coming into your life, this is someone who is very impulsive, but they're a very good dresser. They know how to dress. I do also feel like this is someone who's very confident. They could lead with their ego a little bit, and there could be a little bit of arrogance to them. But I feel like this is someone that's going to match your fly. I'm getting the song, I Love Her Cause She Got Her Own by Neo. She got her own. She got it. I think this is what this person is thinking. So I do feel like this is someone that's going to come in to match your fly, or this is someone who's going to be on your level. This looks good, Sharnette. Your money looks good. Your money looks good. I have like literally no complaints. Like, your money looks good. Hide your money. If you're going to need it for a rainy day, hide your money. Put it away. Put it in a CD account. Because if you put it in a CD account, you won't be able to touch it. So put it in a CD account. It's saying for you to do that. Like, put your money in a CD account so that you won't be able to touch it. But I do feel like, or put it in an account where you can get compound interest on your money. My boyfriend told me about that. He's schooling me. So yeah, do that, okay? Because I feel like you need to make your money work for you. So yeah, this looks good. Either put it in a CD account or put it in an account where there's going to be a compound interest. So every time you put money into it, you're accumulating interest. So something about like, oh my God, I got it on the tip of my tongue. What is it? Oh my God. What is it again? An investment account. That's what it is. An investment account. That's what it is. My friend was telling me about that too. Put it in an investment account. Okay? You'll thank me later. But that's all I got for you, Shanette. Hopefully that helped you. But CD account, look into CD account, investment account, and a compound interest account. But yes, you guys, that's pretty much it. I love y'all. I gotta get off. I gotta do a couple of things before I go to bed. I will be here next week, same time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Remember, I'll be pumping out a lot of videos, a lot of readings this month of July. So you guys will see a lot of readings coming up. And of course, you guys want to book a full reading with me, it'll be linked down below where you guys can catch me. Make sure you book in advance because my availability goes by so fast. So if you do want to slot a full reading, it'll be linked in the description box. But I love y'all so much. I will see you guys in my next video next Monday.